So would you say that your computer science degree was worth it?
It was worth it for the basics, although obviously after like you spend 7 years in actual work, it kind of gives you a different perspective on certain things, like some things that you took for granted that this is important. You realize that none of this was actually important, or at least not in the way that it was taught. Like, for example, what I think had a lot of focus and was not the actual focus. It was design patterns, like, the gang of four, factory patterns, singleton pattern, all that stuff. Especially when you get into things like flyweight, abstract factory, and all that. I don't know, there are like 25 of them. That's not the important thing. That's how you end up with code that's named like abstract singleton proxy factory bean, which is a real class in Spring. Like that is a real thing. It's also kind of a meme. People know about it because, well, I mean, what does it actually do, right? Like, it's both a proxy and a singleton, and it's abstract, so it doesn't actually know what it does. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, who uses this? What do you need this for? So in that regard, yeah, and that comes from this obsession with design patterns. Uh, that's not the important thing. The most important thing is creating behaviorally correct code. Did I answer the question? I'm not sure if I did.
Yeah, that's how you got into programming. And the other part was, yeah,
Oh
what do you
yeah,
do in
was
your
the
personal
computer
life?
science degree worth
Ah,
it?
okay,
Well,
yeah,
yes. They did teach some super important stuff as well, though. Like, even, for example, how to manage relational databases and schema normalization, and what else was there which was important? How the queries work, how to optimize them, but most importantly, how to normalize a schema. Because on the internet, people ask a lot, how do you even model this, that you have a many-to-many relation? And you learned at university that you need join table and foreign keys and whatnot. But people who don't know this, they had no idea. And then you try to find the answer on Stack Overflow, someone explaining this, and you can't find it. It takes me like 15 minutes of searching to find this. And I think the example code was Python. Like, it's as if either everyone knew this or nobody knew how to ask the question. These are the two options that I see, but it's really hard to find.
yeah. I think we even learned a little bit about relational databases and normalization in business economics degree, if I remember correctly, yeah. But not to such a high degree. Just some basics about it.
It's super important for even Room, because even though it tries to like be an ORM and hide things for you and do some things automatically, for querying you still need to manage the join tables as classes and insert them as classes with Room. It's not the case with Hibernate and stuff like these higher tier ORMs, but with Room you do need to know about these details. So without that, I don't know how you create local databases on Android.